What's up? John Baker here. I'm going to walk you guys through how to start your demo, how to sync it up with your Google Meet, how to place an order, and even how to verify your demo here, just in case you missed it in training. No worries. And feel free to skip past the section that you did get. I'm going to put some chapters and in the description there so you guys can jump around throughout this video, look at it as many times as you need to help you manage and run your demos a lot smoother. So let's go ahead and just start off with where do we find our demo? How do we start our demo? We're going to start off with vectorconnect.com. Once you get into your homepage, you're going to go to your menu in the top left corner, and we're going to click on the red Cutco orders. We're going to click on interactive demo. And then what this is going to do is it's going to open up the Cutco orders website version, the desktop version of this. And what I would do is I would save this page, this website, into your bookmarks bar. And if you don't know how to do that, all you do is just now we're on this website. If we hit this little star button, it'll save it into our bookmarks right there, which is pretty cool. All right, so now once we're on our homepage, you'll see all your demos here that you have for that same day. When you're ready to start a demo, you would just click on it. For practice sakes, we're just going to click on the practice demo in the top right corner. If you're on a phone, you'll see like a little play button. And actually, I almost forgot, before we go there, let's just link up our presentation. So if you're on a desktop, you're going to see a profile button here in the top right. If you're on a mobile device, you'll need to go into your menu and you'll also see your profile over there. Okay, so let's click on profile. And you guys will see I have like a Zoom meeting link. I have a Google Meet. And if you're just doing your appointments through FaceTime, you don't technically need to have a meeting link, but it's always good to just have one saved there just in case you need it in the future. So let me just show you how to sync up Google Meet. And the reason why I like Google Meet over Zoom is you get 60 minutes of free video conferencing. And when your 60 minutes is up, you can just restart it and you're good to go. Zoom, you only get 45 minutes and there's a 10-minute waiting period before you can start a new Zoom meeting unless you pay for the subscription. So let me show you how to do Google Meet. All you do is you're going to go to Google Meet. All right, and make sure you're logged into your Gmail. You want to do this from a Chrome browser. And when you're ready to start, you can just click a new meeting. You're going to start an instant meeting, and you're going to see a little code right here pop up in the bottom left, and you can just copy that code there. We're going to exit out of this, and then you would paste this code right here. Sometimes if it doesn't like save it, you might need to type out the HTTPS with the little semicolons and the slashes, and then hit save details, and then you'll be all good to go. Okay, so that's how you link up your Google Meet to your demo. We're gonna come back here to the homepage. All right, I'm gonna hit a practice demo since I don't have one currently set up right there. And you'll see what meeting room you have it set up to go. So we're gonna hit launch practice demo. And sorry if you hear any background noise. I got the babies in the other room. All right, now this part can be a little tricky when you're brand new at first because most people want to click launch Google Meet. Now, here's the thing. Before you do your demo, you want to know how you're going to do that presentation with the customer. So if you're going to be using Google Meet, you'll click that button and you'll let your customers know to click that button. What it's going to do, it's just going to open up Google Meet for you in another tab up here at the top. Now, you don't have to use Google Meet. If you guys both have iPhones, you can just do FaceTime on your iPhone and just set it up on your computer. And then you can just click a little proceed button right there and you can bypass the whole Google Meet and open up other tabs. So when we're ready to start our demo, we're gonna hit start practice demo. All right. Now, something else I want people to know is pretty much everything that you need to control your presentation will be up here in this little timer, right, at the top of the page, right? If we need to send the customer our Google Meet link again, you can just copy it and paste it right there. If you wanted to hop back onto Google Meet, you can launch it from here. If we need to resend the email to the customers, you can go down there, send email, and you're going to see next to primary, you'll see three little dots, and then you can resend the invitation. You can also copy the demo URL. And then if you wanted to add on, like maybe the husband and wife aren't there together, but they're in different locations, you can add the other person right in there in their email, and you can send them the link as well. Okay. So that's how we get to our demo. Another thing that I just want to remind you is once we get here to slide 3, we'll need to have our customers download the My Cutco Rep app. This is so this way they can grade your presentation, how you're doing, but also so they can give you recommendations or introductions at the end. And your rep number and your meeting number are going to be on the top of this slide right over here. So you'll see your rep number and then your meeting number, and that's going to be their login for the My Cutco Rep app. Okay. So now we got that. Next, what I want to do is show you how to input an order. So, by the way, what's really cool, you can jump around through your presentation. In this bottom left corner here, you'll see a little menu where we can jump around. We're going to go to selecting the best options on page 10. Let's say your customer bought a homemaker set. So one thing that you can do when you're on a slide with products, you'll see a little button underneath the pictures that says view products for wish list, and then you can select the products right there. Now, if we want to customize the set, if we click on the picture, it'll allow us to change the color to pearl. You can change if are they doing a block with table knives or with no table knives. You can change the color to cherry. It always updates in the photo for you, which is really nice. And then you can just hit add to cart. And you'll see it in the top right corner. Go into your cart right over here. So that's one way to add an order, but not we don't have a slide for every product. So maybe you just need a quick add to your cart right here. So let's go to the search bar at the top and we want to add a free pair of shears. So we're just going to type in shears and then you can add it to the cart. Now, if my shears are white, I might want to change the color, or if we need white shears, we're going to change the color to pearl here, and then you can add it to your cart. Now, when we come back to our cart, you see those three little dots here on the top right? We're going to click bonus, and then that's going to give the shears for free. Now, this took us away from our demo. If we need to get back to that same slide where it had all the sets, all you do is click on your timer at the top, and it's going to bring you back to where you left off. Now, I'm going to show you one other way to add products to your cart and to find products throughout our catalog pretty easy. We're going to go to the top left of our presentation. You're going to see a menu. Then we're going to go to the shop. And then this is going to show you our entire Cutco catalog, right? So if you want to find all the sets, there's going to be kitchen cutlery sets right there. All right. If we want to get into all the pieces that come in the homemaker, there's that. If they just wanted table knives, if they want specialty pieces, the ones that come in like the bigger sets, or specialty pieces that aren't even in a set, you can find those right there. Pots and pans, forks and spoons, so on and so forth. So same type of thing. Let's just say our customer wanted to add on a garden tool set. We'll click on the garden tools. You can add that to the cart right there, and then you can just go ahead and check out your customers. So the checkout process is pretty simple. All you're going to do is click checkout, and you're going to put in all the customer's info. So right here where it says customer type, for most of you watching this video, it's going to be a new customer. Now, if they've purchased Cutco before, you can put reorder. Once you get, to the point where you can do a service call, you want to track all your service call orders. And if you just don't know how this happened, which I don't know how that would happen, you just click unknown. Okay, so let's choose new customer. Then we're going to put in all of our customers' billing info. So for practice sake, it's just going to be the basic stuff here, the Cutco address. Now, the other thing I want to make sure you guys are clear, and when you ask your customer, always ask them what address matches your card that you're going to be paying with. right? And then if they say, "Oh, it's the same as our shipping address," okay, perfect. Because this is just one way to eliminate a possible problem order because if the address doesn't match the card, it's going to show up as a problem order, and then you're going to have to contact the customer again and fix it and update it with the company. Most people, it's going to be the same as their shipping. If that's the case, you just click next and then it's going to show us different payment options that our customers can do. All right. Ground shipping is free, it's included with the price. But our customers, if they need it sooner, they can do 2 day shipping and next day shipping. And it's going to tell you how much that's going to cost. It is an additional charge. Now, with 2 day and next day shipping, just remember shipping is only on business days, which is Monday through Friday. So if they order on a Saturday, is not going to be there in 2 days. It's going to be there in 2 business days. So it'll ship out on Monday, which means it's probably going to get to your customer by Wednesday. Okay. Now customers can pay with credit or debit. They can pay with ACH. All this is like their bank account. It's similar like paying with a check. All we do is just take the account number and routing number at the bottom of their check and it processes via ACH. And then they can also do PayPal. What's cool about the PayPal options is if your customers want to finance, so if they are pretty confident they have good credit, they can actually finance their Cutco order and it's all done through PayPal. So if they have a PayPal account or if they want to create one, they can do that. And you just put in the customer's email and it sends them an email. They go through the process with PayPal, and if they get approved for financing, it gives them some terms where they can finance from 6 months all the way up to 24 months, depending on their credit, how great that is, and the size of the order. Okay. So, but most people are just going to do credit or debit. And if you want to keep it simple, just say, hey, do you want to pay with credit or debit? You don't even need to present those other options unless it's necessary. Taxable status, most people in America are taxable. However, if they're like a high-level government official or Native American, and trust me, people will let you know if they don't have to pay taxes. They'll mention like, "Hey, I'm tax exempt," and they'll have a little code that they can type in right there, and then it gives you the options for the payments. They can do one payment, two payments, three payments, or five payments, depending on their order size and it's only going to present the options that they're allowed to do right there. Most people choose the five payments. So we'll click next here, and then it's going to give us a summary of their order, right? And just as a reminder, there's always going to add, so you'll see shipping is included. Admin fees, this is just a one-time fee, basically to split their order into payments. For on the max the admin fee can cost is $12, so that's added in there. We mentioned how much our customers are saving because we're giving those shares for free. And then this is their total before tax. This is their total after tax. And this total after tax is what's going to be divided by 5. All right. And then we're going to see what our taxable total is. Okay. Now, our customers can also change their first payment. They can change their first payment so they can pay more. They can't pay less. Okay. So if they wanted to pay more on their first payment to make their other payment smaller, they can absolutely do that. CTR, that just stands for charge the representative, which you always want to call your manager before you click that, but you should never click that button unless you are, at a high level percentage and you know what you're doing at that point. But always run it by your manager first. And then you type in your customer's credit or debit info. And when you ask for that, you just say, whenever you're ready, I can type in your card number. All right. Now, if you're doing it virtually, sometimes your customers might ask, is there a way I can input it in? Absolutely, Mrs. Jones. And we would just check this box and it'll send it pokes. It'll come up on their screen and they can type in all that info. Okay. And then you're all done. If the customer's not present, you check that box. If they are present, they can sign right there and then you hit place order. So that's how you place an order. Pretty simple. All right, we're going to go back to our presentation here. Give me 1 second. And next thing I want to teach you guys is how to verify the demo. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to verify your demo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the very last slide where it says thank you. Okay, so after you get recommendations, whether your customer buys or doesn't buy, you always get recommendations. At the top, you're going to see a little button next to your thumbs up that says more. We'll click on that, and then it's going to say verify. We're going to click on that. And now what this is going to do is it's going to bring up some questions that we need to ask our customers. If they're purchasing Cutco on this order, it's the purchase will automatically verify their presentation. Now, when they aren't making a purchase, this is where the verification is really important. So this way you get credit for all your appointments that you do. Okay. So you type in the customer's name and their address. Yes, you have to do that because what all this is just letting us know is it's a real person and there's a real address. Okay. Now, at the bottom here, you just ask your customers, like, hey, I just need to ask you a couple quick questions just for verification purposes for my manager. Do you own your house? Do you rent an apartment, rent a home, or other? Okay, you own your house, great. Are you under 25, right? You can do that as a compliment, or are you between 25 and 29 if they're a little bit older? 30 to 59 or 60 plus. Okay, great. You're 35. Awesome. Couldn't even tell. Couldn't even tell, Mrs. Jones. Are you married, single, engaged, other, married? Do you work full-time, part-time, self-employed, or other? Okay. And then what we're going to do once we have all that filled out, we click save and verify. And then it's going to confirm. And then what will happen is it's going to pop up on our customer's end. Okay. So it's so a little box is gonna pop up. I don't have it pulled up right here. Here, maybe I can do this real fast for everybody. All right. So this is from the customer side, right? Again, if your customer is joining on and you guys are doing it through FaceTime, you just have them click the proceed button and join the presentation. All right. So it brings us right here to the last slide. All right, let's go back to our presentation here. Okay. And now we're going to click save and verify. Okay. So now what this is going to look like for the customer, this will pop up. They can confirm their address, confirm all the details that you asked, and then they're going to check I attended the Cutco presentation and the above information is correct. Once they click verify, you were all good. We'll go back to our presentation, and then now you'll see this green customer information has been verified. And then from that point, you can just finish your demo and then end the demo now. Okay. So that's the breakdown. All right. You guys learned how to start the demo and link up your Google Meet. You learned how to input an order a couple of different ways. And then we learned how to verify our demos. Okay. And if you have any other further questions, definitely reach out to your manager. And if I'm your manager, just give me a call. We're always here to support and we're always here to help. Good luck on your demos. Keep crushing it and have fun. I'll talk to you guys later.